Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, it's me, Jeffu, right here, and today we're gonna go and watch with the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase thing. And I started here so that we can actually, just start out with some sort of opening. Not just get inside of the game itself, but apparently, So I know that this Summer Showcase thing is happening. But it was at the same time, and I was just scrolling, and I want to go to sleep. and I was like, okay, so it's starting, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Should I go and just turn on my PC and react to these on real time, or should I just go and sleep and then wake up, and then after I wake up, let's just go and watch this? I am gonna say that there's not much game that I'm looking forward from Bandai Namco. I'm not a huge fan of Souls-like, so Dustblood or whatever that is, it's not really like a huge thing for me. But I'm kind of curious what kind of anime game they're making, and is there any interesting single-player games that they're gonna put out? So, that's just...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase live from Studio Odyssey.
Damn.
I'm Sydney Goodman, here to present today's exciting lineup of game news.
That's the hot girl. That's the hot girl from the Game Awards.
Thank you so much.
I remember
Thank you so much to Bandai Namco Entertainment for having us here today with everyone watching online. Now, some of you out there may be familiar with the Summer Showcase, now in its third year, but you may notice we're in a very different setting this year, a very swanky set.
It is very
swanky. The only thing I'm surprised is you
being
being on there,
into
Connor.
this amazing Tokyo meets LA inspired city, where you can come along as we meet different game producers and reveal some brand new games and trailers.
Ooh, and I think we're ready to reveal our first worldwide reveal. Sorry about that. I'm so excited. I can't help myself.
I'm ready.
I know. To start us off, we have a very first look at a game based on a massively popular anime franchise with explosive action.
Yeah, makes sense.
Touching friendship and heroic characters. This is sure to go beyond all expectations. Let's take a look.
This inner flame will pass to the next generation.
Okay, sure.
And that generation will entrust it to the next.
No!
This fire will continue to
Oh,
burn
it
into the
hurts
future.
me. It hurts. Stop speaking English.
Everyone's waiting
Damn,
for
the
you.
dub.
Let's make sure
dub
they know
was-
we are here.
Take
This
this!
China.
We'll blast through to your main body! Come on, guys! Todoroki!
It's so
I'm the person
kakwari,
I've
so
always
late.
wanted to be!
Yeah.
Losing sight of you.
I mean, like, the game is cool. The game is cool, but because it's dubbed, it's like, oh shit.
From now on, this is
I guess
our
that's why I watched the Japanese version. Is that a Japanese version of the Summer Showcase?
Gotta defeat him. Right, Izuku? I also can't pretend I didn't see you crying in there! Shut up! You insignificant
I can only hear like Morty all the time when I hear like English dub in anime. What are we doing here? What is this happening? What is happening? No! I can't lose. I don't want to lose. I got all my friends here. That's what I mean by like the dub version. I
We've
can
known
just...
each other long enough, and you should know.
We're gonna have a hell of a... I don't think they have a Japanese version of the showcase, right?
Hello everyone. 配信をご覧の皆様こんにちは。
ありがとう。
僕のヒーローアカデミア
Thank you so
オ
much for
ールズ
speaking-
ジャスティスのプロデューサー
Why
宮
is it-
崎青葉です。
Why is the
本日
producer speaking
ようやく
Japanese?
皆様にゲームのお披露目ができて本当に嬉しいです。本作は
Subtitles, man.
僕のヒーローアカデミアの最新家庭用ゲームで物語のクライマックスである最終決戦をコンセプトとした対戦アクションゲームとなります。本作ではこれまで僕のヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた皆様にはもちろんアニメを熱心にご覧になっている皆様にも新たな楽し
I'm
みをお
gonna be
届け
honest,
でき
I
るよ
didn't
う
know they finished.
物語のクライマックスである最
I
終
thought it was
決戦
still
を
ongoing
ゲー
and
ム
I
な
said,
らで
oh
はな
no,
演
the
出
story
で
has
より
finished.
深く没入
Wait,
でき
what?
るように
Now
再
they
現
have
す
a
る
new
ことに
one.
こだわりました
Hero
現在アニ
Academia
メファイナルシーズンの制作と
Vigilante, and I
並行
was
し
like,
てゲームの開発を
what?
進めてお
There's
り
a
ます
new one already?
アニメとは異
And I
なる
didn't
表
even
現
know they got like
ゲ
a
ームなら
Boruto
ではの
version
視
of the
点から
show and
最終決戦を
the show
体
was
験いただ
already
けます
ended.
アニメの素晴らしいビジュアルを最大限に生かした美麗なグラフィックで 迫力ある最終決戦をゲームで体験してください。本作にはアニメに登場する数多くのキャラクターを実装しています。最終決戦で活躍した人気キャラクターたちが参戦し、あの時見せた新技や新形態も使用可能になります。さらにヒロアカ家庭用ゲームでは初となる遊泳高校1年 A 組生徒が全員登場することも魅力の一つです。各キャラクターユニークの個性を忠実に再現したバトルをお楽しみください。バトルシステムはアニメファンもゲームファンもどなたでも爽快な個性アクションをお楽しみいただけるように設計されています。本作のバトルでは最大3人のチームを組むことができ、キャラクターチェンジを行いながらコンボをつないでいく3対3のコンビネーションバトルを楽しむことができます。またライジングというシステムによりキャラクターを大幅にパワーアップすることが可能です。バトルシステムに関する詳細は今後の情報にご期待ください。本日は最新作僕のヒーローアカデミアオールズ・ジャスティスの魅力のほんの一部をご紹介いたしました。これまで僕のヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた皆様はもちろん、アニメを熱心にご覧込んでおりますので、ぜひお楽しみください。プレイステーション、Xbox、Steam にてぜひウィッシュリストの登録もよろしくお願いいたします。最後に原作者である堀越康平先生から熱いメッセージをいただいておりますので、そちらで締めさせていただきたいと思います。皆様ありがとうございました。
Cool. I mean, yeah, it's Bandai Namco
How was that
games,
for our first
and it makes
announcement,
sense that Connor's on
everyone?
there
Are
because
you
it's
ready at
anime.
home to go plus ultra? Sorry for the energy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so excited. Now, thank you to Miyazaki-san and the development team for bringing their passion to this project and to our Summer Showcase stage. And as Miyazaki-san mentioned, I have Mr. Kohei Horikoshi message right in front of me here. So let's read it, shall we? Hello, this is Kohei Horikoshi, the original creator of My Hero Academia. I'm so happy that they're making another game now that now that the original manga is complete. I can't believe this is happening. In earlier games, I used Ida and Kirishima. This time, you can use all of Class 1A. So I'm already excited to see who I'll master. Also, the expressions are amazing. Everything on the screen is even more plus ultra than before. Let's all play together when it's released. Thank you, Horikoshi-san, for sharing this special message with our fans. Now, for more news on My Hero Academia All's Justice, be sure to follow Bandai Namco on social media to catch more news in the future.
Up next, we have a dramatic adventure bound by blood. Code Vein 2 arrives in 2026.
This is taken in Japan.
We recently announced the return of
Code Vein.
Revenants
Cool.
in Code Vein 2. Let's check in with game producer Izuka-san to learn more about the mysterious girl Lou and her role in this gilded time-traveling action RPG.
皆さんこんにちは。コードウェイン2プロデューサーの飯塚です。本作は2019年に発売されたコードウェインのシリーズ完全新作になります。コードウェインは崩壊した近未来の世界で生きる吸血鬼たちが滅びの運命に抗うドラマティックなストーリー展開と手に汗握るチャレンジングな探索アクションが魅力のシリーズです。前作以上に進化したゲーム体験をお楽しみいただけます。吸血攻撃、バディシステム、ブラッドコードなどおなじみのシステムも登場します。ぜひご期待ください。舞台は人間と吸血鬼が共存している未来の世界になります。そこでは様々な物質を異形に変えてしまう輪廻と呼ばれる変質現象と吸血鬼たちの自我を奪い化け物へと変えてしまう渇望の月の存在で、世界は滅びの一途をたどっていました。主人公は化け物に対抗する力を持つ吸血鬼ハンターでしたが、任務中に命を落としてしまいます。そんな主人公に自らの心臓を分けて蘇生させたのが吸血鬼の少女ルーです。彼女の持つ時間を移動する特別な力を借りて100年前の世界へ旅立ち、滅びゆく世界を救うための戦いに身を投じることになります。ルーの他にも過去と現代の世界では様々な吸血鬼たちとの出会いが待っています。時間を超えて展開するドラマティックなストーリーにぜひご期待ください。本作はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam にて2026年に発売予定です。今後の続報をお待ちください。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
Now, I know just thinking about the return of Code Vein is sure to get your blood pumping, but if you really want your heart to skip a beat, then brace yourself for the delightful rhythmic adventures of Patapon Replay 1+2.
Beloved rhythm games, Patapon 1 and 2 are back together in one bundle. Patapon 1+2
Something very
Replay.
similar to what I played in Dragon Guard 3.
Now, of course, I can't talk about this game alone, so Krista's here with me today to dive a little deeper into the game and break it all down for us. So, Krista, how you doing?
I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about these cute little guys. We're not going to spend too long making you wait.
Where's the hot girl? What happened? Why did they change it?
Today's demo.
Okay, good. I'm excited for this. Let's get into it.
Why did they change
Ready?
it?
Here we go.
Oh, we have a big screen?
Oh shit, you got a big
lovely.
screen,
So
yeah.
Patapon is a rhythm action adventure game where players use 4 mystical drums to command an army of cute and mysterious little eyeball creatures named Patapons.
I mean, they look really cute right there. They
Okay.
look like they're living their best life. I'm sure
They're-
nothing will go wrong.
Exactly. And as you are their new mighty one, and it's up to you to lead them on the journey to the legendary Earth End.
Oh,
You know,
wonderful.
casual, normal stakes.
So I'm like their leader. They all respect me.
Yes, absolutely.
I can get behind this. But I was expecting something a bit more light-hearted for a rhythm game. This seems quite intense.
You don't have to feel too powerful quite yet, but playing Patapon's really, really simple.
Alright.
Just hit 4 drums to the rhythm and your Patapons follow your lead. Every time you input it correctly, they sing back.
You'd be impressed with how easily I would mess up 4 inputs. It's pretty common.
Well, don't worry about that because new to this game under the help button is the constant command display. It's a convenient reminder of what drum commands will be helpful for each level.
Is this all the commands we can expect to see as well?
Yeah, these are the ones that are helpful for each level.
Okay.
And your basic attack goes pon, pon, pata, pon, as they... Oh, they're doing a little rile up here. Big jump.
They got some airtime there.
See, we're fighting the Patapon-eating plant named Shuckle.
Naturally, of course that exists.
Yes.
Oh no.
And it's got these 3 arms that grab your little
Oh, shit.
Patapon.
No. Okay, but they're safe right now. They're fine. We can still save them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They can break free.
Come
we
on,
believe.
Patapons. Come on. Lock in.
I think we're good.
Okay, looks good so far.
Oh no, 2 of them are being swallowed.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
They'll be fine, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
No,
Don't worry
it's
about
fine.
it.
It's fine. It's
Those
fine.
little hats that you collect in the corner
Okay.
can be buried, and then your Patapons can come back and help you out again.
Wonderful, wonderful. And the whole time I have to keep pressing things to the beat and be on point.
Yes, but you know, with this game, you don't have to be super precise.
Okay.
As long as the Patapon respond, you'll continue to march on, just like them.
Okay, I've got that. So I noticed that we're fighting this
So it's just
monster.
square,
is
square,
it only
square, circle?
boss levels in this, or are there other types of missions?
No, so
Square,
there's also
square,
hunting
square,
mode, battling the Zigatons that you see along the way, and there's
That's how
other
they
mini games that kind of
advance?
keep you motivated to the long journey.
Okay. And I see even though we've
Even though
lost
I
a few
like
Patapons, they're
rhythm
not stopping
game,
their
but I
attack.
never
No,
played Patapon.
oh, there's a big plume of smoke right there. That was a
Yeah, they
some
Patapons
sleep
forward.
gas.
my
Yeah,
Okay,
nose.
they're back up
we're
now.
riling them up right now.
And that's one of the commands?
Yes, and
Okay.
you can see with the successful attacks, he's losing some arms.
Oh, yeah, he's lost one.
So
Oh.
I think the Patapons are doing a good job despite being a little eepy.
Okay, one arm just came back, but I think we're making some progress here.
No, definitely. I believe the Shuckle is getting pushed back as we speak.
Okay, nice.
Not even a little nap
I
is enough
am
to stop the Patapon.
so
They're very
confused
determined.
with this game.
Now, I am, as you would say, washed. I'm not very good at games. How, if I mess up, is there any punishment, or is it...
They'll look at you, they'll judge for a little bit, and then they just keep on going.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just gotta lock in.
I need to lock in. But I see that the Patapons have pushed them back a little bit here. We're making some progress. Okay, maybe, all right. Okay, I spoke too soon. Oh, no.
We've got some big stomps going on. That's okay.
Okay.
We're still in it. We
Okay,
haven't lost
nice,
anybody.
Nice. Oh, no.
They're
my
really
Patapons have
tough.
fallen
Where's
asleep.
the health?
How do I
What is
roll
the-
them? Okay,
Is it
square,
on
circle,
top here?
X,
Is this
triangle. Okay, easily.
like top
Yes.
here? This is
That
the
would be simple.
health.
Okay.
Big jump.
So you can dodge?
I think
yes.
it is right now. It's yellow and
They
stuff.
can do
here.
a big jump up into the air like that.
What
and
is
avoid
this
the gas
game?
if possible.
Oh my God! Okay, I don't think I would be as talented with the Patapons as this. Okay, but it looks like maybe we did it.
I think they just did it.
Yes. Okay.
Your
Yeah, this
Patapons
is
are
what I
safe.
mean.
Okay,
but
good.
I'm so
Okay, we live
confused
and
with Patapon.
survive another day.
I saw my
Oh
cousin
my
play
gosh,
this
thank
shit
God I won't
back in the
play.
day, and I was like,
But thank you, Krista, for leading us through that
Why?
demo. I
Of course.
appreciate that so much.
what is so fun about
And
the
if
game?
you would like to learn more about the game, we recently shared a full
I mean,
system
it's not
trailer, which
something.
we
I
will
mean, like,
link in
if
chat.
I look at it,
Wonderful.
and
And don't
I feel
forget,
that way.
viewers at home, that
So
Patapon
people
1 Plus 2
who-
replay will be
it's not a
released
good
on
streaming
July
game, right?
11th.
Because, like,
and it'll be
if people
playable
watch
on
me, they would
PlayStation
not
5,
understand what is
Nintendo
happening.
Switch, and PC. So that's only 1 week to go. So thank you once again, Krista, for taking us through the first step in our journey to Earth End.
Coming up next, we'll travel to a mythical land in Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Welcome.
Feels so awkward.
A brand new IP developed by Brownies, Toa and the Guardian of the Sacred Tree is a new roguelike where bonds, blades, and bravery decide the fate of all. You can explore this far-off mystic realm where the game launches September 19th. Today, we'll hear from game producer Nagaoka-san as he takes us deeper into the game mechanics and some brand new gameplay. And keeping an eye out in chat for a special custom PC giveaway starting right now.
配信をご覧の皆さんこんにちは。トアと真珠の祈り子たちのプロデューサーの長岡大輔です。本日は未公開の映像やプレイ映像とともにゲームの魅力をしっかりお伝えできたらなと思っておりますので、ぜひ最後までご覧いただけると嬉しいです。本作はオリエンタルな世界観の中で刀と杖を駆使したハイスピードなアクションが楽しめるローグライトゲームです。ダンジョンでは個性豊かな8キャラクターの中から2キャラクターを選び、フロア内の敵を一掃しながらダンジョンの奥へ進んでいきます。部屋をクリアするとランダムに発生する音調と呼ばれる報酬でキャラクターの能力を強化することができるので、どんどん自分を強化していきながら部屋を進み、ボスが待つダンジョンの奥を目指しましょう。物語の舞台となるのは真珠神という神様が祀られているとある里で、そこに住む神の子トアと世界の平和を脅かすマガッツと呼ばれる邪悪な神の対立を描いた物語が展開されていきます。ゲームの拠点となる里では主人公トアを操作して8人の仲間たちの能力の強化や刀作りなどを行ってダンジョンをより攻略しやすくすることができます。個性豊かな里の住人たちとトアが繰り広げるサイドストーリーにもぜひご注目ください。本日はダンジョン内でのプレイヤブルキャラクターとなる祈り子たちに関する初公開の映像をご用意いたしました。こちらをご覧ください。
Is that a goldfish? It looks like koi.
No matter what, we plunge onward. Ha! Yeah! I shall end you. Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! With all my might. Oh! Ah, yes. This shall serve me well. Yeah!
Special move, Chaotic Annihilation Blade.
Guys.
Make way!
I must not dishonor my blade.
With our hands joined, we will not lose.
Guys, you need to tell the Japanese what really matter, man.
今回は8人の祈り子の中から烈火と錦の2人を紹介します。烈火は侍のような見た目の通り、里にある道場の師範を務めるほどの剣の達人です。一方でトアのことが大好きなキャラクターで、トアの言うことは全肯定しちゃうけなげさが見ていてとても微笑ましいキャラクターで、個人的にも大好きなキャラクターの一人です。アクションの面では連続攻撃と範囲攻撃の2種類を持っていて、非常にバランスの取れた使いやすいキャラクターで、最初に触るキャラクターとしてもかなりおすすめで、実際チュートリアルのキャラクターはレッカちゃんになっています。錦はかなりインパクトのある見た目をしていますが、実はとても信心深く硬派なキャラクターです。モニヤ神という神を信仰しており、善行を積めばいつかモニヤ神に出会えるという教えを信じて、つつ裏裏旅を続けており、 魔月討伐も人助けの一環として参加しています。アクションでは個人的には烈火と並んで使いやすいキャラクターかなと思います。移動を兼ねた攻撃だったり広範囲の連撃で縦横無尽に気持ちよくダンジョンを攻略することができると思います。この見た目で泳げないっていう設定もとってもチャーミングで、チームメンバーに一番受けが良かったのもこの錦くんでした。トアと真珠の祈り子たちの情報は公式 X 等で毎週公開していく予定です。ゲームの内容やシステムはもちろん、個性豊かなキャラクターたちに焦点を当てたコンテンツにもぜひご期待ください。ありがとうございました。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
Oh, what? Isn't it? Then this game is like free on PlayStation, but I didn't play it. I think. Yeah, because it was a multiplayer type of game, something like Among Us, but then it's not really as well.
Pac-Man is one of the most recognizable characters in all of gaming. But a dark alternate take on the iconic Hungry Hero as a 2D action platformer is coming when Shadow Labyrinth launches July 18th. And Noah is here to talk more about it.
How's it going, Cindy?
It's going fantastic.
Good. You actually helped us to announce Shadow Labyrinth at the Game Awards last December.
I did. It was a great honor, and I am glad to be the harbinger of Dark Pac-Man. And revealing some new gameplay today.
Oh, that's right.
We have
In Shadow
Pac-Man
Labyrinth, players will take on the role of
looks
Swordsman
like a
number 8,
yeah, it plays
accompanied
like a
by a
Pac-Man
familiar-looking yellow
and then it's
orb
like a
known as
2D
Puck,
I
and explore a mysterious and hostile planet.
I remember
Puck,
this.
as in Puck-Man, the arcade game's original name?
That's right. You really know your Pac lore.
There's lore?
Okay, what if I told you that the Amazon Prime Video secret level Pac-Man episode is a prequel to the events of Shadow Labyrinth, and that Shadow Labyrinth's story takes place in an interconnected universe whose timeline canonically connects games like Bosconian and Dig Dug. There's even a big reference to Splatterhouse.
Oh my gosh, well, that is crazy, and I am so here for it. I also really like how the Pac-Man maze inspired the game's massive map.
That's right, it's very Pac-Man, and you can eat your enemies.
Pac-Man and I have that in common. I'm kidding. But isn't that the most important thing about Pac-Man? So are there other Pac-Man things twisted to the dark side?
Yes, and Seigo Aizawa, Shadow Labyrinth's producer, has prepared a message just about that.
I would say the gameplay, I remember, it looks kind of interesting.
7月18日発売予定のシャドウラビリンスのプロデューサーの相沢です。今年はパックマン45周年でメイクインパクトがテーマになります。今回はゲーム内で対峙することとなる G ホストと呼ばれる存在の最終形態と一部ゲームプレイをお見せしたいと思います。パックマンでおなじみの敵キャラゴーストたちを再解釈したシャドウラビリンス版 G ホストをお楽しみください。勘のいい方であれば何かにお気づきになるかもしれませんね。それではスタジオにお戻しします。どうぞ。
I thought it was like an indie game. People like took that idea or something like that.
And a happy 45th anniversary to Pac-Man.
That's right, 45 amazing years. And we knew that this being the year of impact, it was the right time to bring players a Pac-Man experience like never before.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to see it because Aizawa-san mentioned some exclusive gameplay.
That's right. Let's jump into it.
Perfect. Well, off the bat, where in the game are we?
Okay, so spoilers. We are deep into the game. You're seeing a whole bunch of things that a player would have already earned, and we're going to see a boss battle that is really far in. So that being said, let's jump in. Before we go, we need to equip some perks.
Okay, so perks, tell me what I'm looking at here.
So I mentioned they're equipable. It's basically you get to customize your loadout. These will enhance your abilities. They're acquired through crafting in the game, and we gave ourselves a little bit more health, as you can see, and the ability to dash much larger, which will help in the battle.
Perfect. So it sounds like you can customize your loadout.
Exactly, yeah, to suit your playstyle, depending on if you want to dodge or parry.
And then these towers with classic Pac-Man ghost colors?
That's right. So that location will look familiar to people who saw the Amazon Prime secret level Pac-Man episode. Very familiar there. And each of those colors, of course, corresponds to the 4 ghosts. But in this game, they're known as the G-hosts.
The G-hosts. And there's a G-host dropping in right now.
That's right. Parasitic organisms that you encounter multiple times throughout the course of the game. But this is the battle with the final form of the G-host based on Blinky. Right on cue. Red Brogza Terius Gilba.
Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful.
It is, it is. Brogza is basically an in-universe term for a core, and Terius,
none of these games
final
excites
Gilba
me,
hand, so there you go.
So far.
And this guy is really powerful right off the bat. Focusing on the combat here, dodging and slashing, you have to be super precise to even survive here.
Yeah, there's the dodge. I'm seeing red and
Bandai
blue.
Namco.
That's right. So his face will flash red and blue. If it flashes red, it means you can parry his attack. And blue means you need to get the heck out of the way, which we just did using the grappling hook.
Perfect. Well, okay, let's talk a little bit about, I'm seeing bottom left-hand corner. There's a red flashing, there's a blue.
That's right. So on the left, we've got our parry equipped because you can choose whether or not to parry. Oh, wait, hold on that point. This is Gaia. So this is basically the power pellet of this game. It makes you super OP. You can really wreck house with enemies, but it's time limited. That meter on the top left that just expired was our Gaia meter.
Okay, and we'll go back to talking about that bottom left-hand corner, but I want to stay on Gaia for a second. So how do we increase that meter?
So throughout the course of the game, you can kill enemies, but you can also stun them and then eat them. And then that helps to not only gain you resources to use in crafting to acquire things from the shop, but also to fill up that Gaia meter so you can get back into super OP mode.
Okay, okay. So now going back to the bottom left, it sounds like one of those is defensive and one of those is offensive. Is that always the case?
That's right. So you would have seen, so it can be the case depending on what you equip.
Oh, okay.
And but right now, the left trigger is parry, and the right trigger is, or the right triangle is Puck Spark, which is basically a stun move. And you would have seen that when we execute that, the boss will turn white, just like that.
Perfect timing.
To allow us to sort of get in some extra hits there as we try to dodge this huge attack with our active grappling hook.
And then I see that red bar just shot up. What is that?
That's right. So the red bar in the top left is your ESP meter. And so this will be consumed in larger, smaller chunks based on a variety of different moves. So there's using Puck Spark, there's even dashing, using your grappling hook, so everything consumes that. So you need to be really careful with what your moves are and be strategic, because otherwise, if you run out of ESP, then you won't be able to do anything.
I mean, the boss fight looks kind of...
You can't even dodge?
Generic, I would say.
You can't dodge efficiently.
Okay, okay. So all about managing that bar.
Yeah. Speaking of managing bars, we got his stun meter all the way to the top there just a moment ago. So red was totally out of commission for a couple of seconds there, letting us get some really great downward slashes.
Perfect. And then we're stunned again, that white.
That's right,
red's white.
So that was Puck Spark, one of the ESP skills that we have equipped to the triangle button. And there's a bunch of different ones that are different types of attacks that you want to use in different areas of the game. But Puck Spark was really the best friend for us to equip in this battle.
And we haven't talked about top right, 521.
Right.
What the heck is going on over there?
So that's Aura.
That's the money,
it's yellow.
right?
It looks like a pack dot. That's done on purpose. These are collected throughout the game. It's one of the game's, saying game a lot, in-game currency, and you use that to upgrade your sword strength, your health, and a couple of other things as well.
Okay, so...
And we got him.
We got him.
I mean, but we got him.
We can say we.
We got him.
It's a collective we, right?
But this is only one of 4 of the G-hosts that you will encounter throughout the game, but also these big final battles at the end.
And real fast, G-host, does that stand for something?
The G does stand for something, but I don't think I should reveal that just yet.
Just out of time. just out of time. Well, thank you so much for that reveal and deep dive. When does Shadow Labyrinth come out again?
Shadow Labyrinth comes out later this month on July 18th, coming to PC and consoles. There is a really cool collector's edition available from the Bandai Namco store. It includes a game map that has UV-activated secrets, pins, like my little puck right here, an art journal, and much more.
Perfect. You could match. We could all match Noah.
I can.
For more, check out the Shadow Labyrinth channel in the official Pac-Man Discord server and follow Shadow Labyrinth Game on Instagram.
Thanks.
It's time to navigate through a brand new world of delusions in Little Nightmares 3.
Little Nightmare 3? There's a lot of Little Nightmares.
Are you ready to face your childhood fears? Perfect, because we recently revealed that the highly anticipated atmospheric adventure game Little Nightmares 3 is launching on October 10th, and a playable demo will be coming to San Diego Comic-Con. Now let's take a look at the latest stage revealed in last week's brand showcase.
Hi, I'm Coralie Feniello, producer on Little Nightmares 3. The game will release on October 10th, 2025, and I can't wait to see our fans and players dive into this exciting yet disturbing new nightmare. In Little Nightmares 3, you'll follow the journey of Flo and Ellen. Our two friends are traveling through several locations, trying to find a way out of the nowhere. Now, let's have a sneak peek at one of these places with this trailer.
Okay. Sure. I mean, like, it's not bad or anything. I think all the games just doesn't really go along with my interests, I guess. It's not looking appealing for me, though. But I guess it is what it is. Yeah. Is this like a co-op game though? Because we always seen two people around there. If it is, then it's a good like couple game, I guess. You can play with your couple, whatever that is. Oh, finally, let's switch too. Look at that.
Chat, because it's time to party in everybody's golf hot shots. Thank you, Krista. We've got Krista back on stage for another round to tee off some more info about the... I'm sorry about the puns. Welcome, Krista.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back. And before we start, are you a golf fan, Connor?
I've played.
Mini golf.
I'm
I think I've seen you play mini golf before.
I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at all.
But fortunately, today's game is truly for everyone. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots is a return to form for the long-running series. You can see we have a number of different modes that's gonna pop up on this screen over here.
I love the splash art. It looks phenomenal. Oh,
that screen.
We got single player here, but there's so many different things. There's campaign, online tournaments,
whatever even that even means. Like,
golf, I want to shout out.
Okay.
We're gonna pop through some solo mode. There's lots of places to golf around the world.
I see that. And I also see there is a ton of different characters we can play. Quite a lot.
Yeah, so many. Actually, probably the most in any installment of this game.
Okay, wonderful.
But we're going to go with our very favorite Pac-Man.
Of course, Pac-Man's in the game. I didn't know Pac-Man played golf.
You can play Pac-Man as an early unlock, and yes, he's going to crush it at golf, actually.
Okay, he's experienced?
I'd say so. I think when you're ball-shaped,
right,
you're good at...
you live the life of the ball.
Live the life of the ball. He's got his face on the ball.
Oh, wow, he threw some grass to check the wind. That's a high-level strat. All right.
But the best thing about everybody's golf is that it might seem like a fancy sport, but the controls are really straightforward. You see that beautiful follow-through, and the caddy is just booking it right now.
What, only 200 yards? Oh, come on, man.
There's no rush, it's golf.
Only 200?
Okay, so we've got Pac-Man lining up another shot here as well.
You just pick your power, and then you swing. So that's only 3 buttons.
So simple.
And we're already this close to the hole.
Okay, I think Pac-Man's had a little bit of practice. I think he's quite good at this.
I do believe he's under par right now, too.
Okay, so I was unfamiliar with this game, and now I'm seeing it for myself. But going for an iron, it's kind of interesting. Not a putter? Okay. I'm sorry for doubting you, Pac-Man.
It didn't matter, of course.
Of course you had it in the bag. Who am I to judge?
He's just here to show off now, really.
Yeah. I mean, does he showboat? Yes, he does. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Okay, nice.
Little golf claps.
Okay, so there's, some other stages too. And this one looks a bit familiar to me.
Yeah, it looks like the rain's an obstacle here.
It does look like the UK. It's just raining, Gothic architecture. I mean, I'm home already.
Yeah, so there's different weather conditions for you to overcome.
Okay.
And this is another feature that players can customize along with the time of day and wind conditions, as you saw earlier.
Can't imagine that playing in the night and the rain is the best conditions for golf. Does it add any extra challenges?
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of customize it to however you'd like.
Right.
And it seems like Pac-Man likes the rain today.
he's living his best life. He needs to get his set in. Okay.
Oh, and to adjust for the trees and any obstacles in the way. Looks like we're putting some spin on the ball right here.
Okay.
And it looks like lined up just the perfect shot.
Nice shot. Beautiful, Pac-Man. And there, oh my gosh, it's cinema. That's an amazing shot.
It's just a little short, though.
Okay, so, I mean, it seems like pretty easy for a man of Pac-Man's caliber.
Yeah, except I think we are over par.
No!
I'm so sorry, Pac-Man. During the showcase. It's okay, we're gonna make it up.
Okay, the next one's gonna be better?
Yes, I do believe
okay.
Pac-Man has a little surprise for you. Just for you, Connor.
Just for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's have a look. All right, let's see what he's got.
And it is...
That's a nice shot. That looks great.
A beautiful arc into a tornado.
What? Wait, is that a hole-in-one?
That's a hole-in-one.
It's absolute cinema, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man knew something that we didn't.
Okay. Why is there a tornado on the course?
There's tons of accessibility features, or if you want to make the game
Why
harder or easier with
why is there a
cups or
tornado?
makes that course just a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I could even get a hole-in-one.
Yeah, I think you could.
Well, thank you so much, Krista, for taking us through everybody's golf hot shots. This game is coming out September 5th for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So it's time to become golfers. Gamers?
Rise, unite, and triumph. Up next is the grid-based tactical combat RPG, Super Robot Wars Y.
Oh, okay.
All right, get ready, pilots. The ultimate robot anime clash returns in Super Robot Wars Y. With over 20 featured series, this grid-based tactical combat RPG will be ready for action on August 28th. So please enjoy this special message from game producer Thomas.
I don't take it as turn-based. That's why it's like a tactical RPG.
The new entry to the Super Robot Wars series, a grid-based tactical combat RPG where you assemble your dream team of robots and pilots. Rise, unite, and triumph. Super Robot Wars Y. Pre-order now.
皆さんこんにちは。私スーパーロボット対戦 Y のプロデューサーを務めます戸間光太と申します。本日はスーパーロボット対戦シリーズの魅力についてご紹介してまいります。まずスーパーロボット対戦ですが、日本の有名なアニメーションに登場したさまざまなロボットやキャラクターたちが作品の垣根を越えて一堂に集まり、共通の敵と戦う夢のゲームです。ゲームジャンルはシミュレーション RPG でして、主体抜いたロボットで構成した自分だけの部隊を率いてさまざまなミッションを攻略していきます。バトルでは先ほどの PV で見ていただいた通り、さまざまなロボットの戦闘アニメーションが楽しめます。加えて戦闘で得た報酬を使ってステージクリア後にロボットやパイロットを強化することができます。こうして自分の大好きなロボットに育成リソースをつぎ込み、戦場で活躍させることがスーパーロボット対戦の醍醐味です。またスーパーロボット対戦のもう一つの魅力は、本作独自の世界設定の中で複数の収録作品がクロスオーバーするオリジナルシナリオです。 プレイヤーはアドベンチャーパートで戦闘に至るまでのストーリーを読み、その後シミュレーションパートに進むことでより没入感のあるシナリオ体験を得ることができます。そして本作より新たにアシストリンクという新要素を導入しております。機体に登場しないいわゆるパイロットでないキャラクターが後方から戦闘を支援するシステムがアシストリンクです。敵を撃墜することで取得できるアシストカウントを消費することでアシストクルーから戦闘を有利にするさまざまな効果を得ることができます。アシストクルーはステージへの参加や使用回数に応じてランクアップし強力になっていきます。この使えば使うほど成長するというのがポイントでして、従来のシリーズでは強化育成の要素がロボットやパイロットといった戦闘キャラクター中心でしたが、ヒロインやサブキャラといった直接戦闘に参加しないキャラにも愛を注ぐことができるようになりました。最後に改めて発売日と予約特典についてお伝えさせていただきます。スーパーロボット対戦 Y は8月28日に発売予定でして、プレイステーション、Steam のストアで予約を開始しております。発売日より前に予約をしていただくと3体のプレイヤブル機体や追加ミッションなどが手に入りますので、ぜひストアなどで詳細をご確認ください。そしてもう一つ情報がありまして、今作に登場するアニメ作品の魅力をお伝えするため、作品の紹介やアニメ視聴場所をまとめた特設ページを近日公開予定です。スーパーロボット対戦 Y の発売までに時間がありますので、好きな作品を探してみるのも楽しいかもしれません。以上でスーパーロボット対戦 Y の魅力についてお伝えさせていただきました。私はスーパーロボット対戦は自分の好きなロボットアニメへの愛を深め、新しいロボットアニメと出会い、そしてロボットアニメというジャンルをもっともっと好きになっていく、そんな特別な力を持つシリーズだと信じております。このスーパーロボット対戦の魅力をもっと多くの人に届けたい、そんな思いで私はゲームを作っております。これを機会にぜひスーパーロボット対戦 Y を手に取っていただきたいです。ご予約よろしくお願いいたします。
But they're not making more.
一気に畳みかける。
私の邪魔はさせないよ。
Hey, Gundam G. Damn.
おとなしく敗北を受け入れてくれ。
Why is that Alan shooting Suletta, by the way?
こいつでとどめだ。
Oh, cool. And Suzaku. I think that one I probably have to look for it. I think that could be nice. The thing about mecha anime, there is the cringe mecha anime and there's the good mecha anime. The cringe mecha anime is like the one just now, Gotobado! That's the cringe mecha anime. But the good one is like the Gundams and like, you know, the Code Geass and shit like that, where it has much more better story and like, you know, that's a Godzilla and that's a Godzilla. Sure, why not? Why not, right? That makes a lot of sense. Damn.
A couple of weeks ago, we did a deep dive into The Blood of Dawnwalker, an upcoming single-player, open-world, dark fantasy AAA RPG.
Yeah, I didn't react to this.
In case you missed it, we have the team from Rebel Wolves here to share a bit more.
Is this game gonna be released next year, or
monsters have always been here?
Why is it so many?
Watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest,
like, you know, showcase, keep showing
they came
them
out into the light. We feared for our lives.
It's like they're coming out like very soon.
For our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us.
Okay.
No. They came to rule.
Yeah, I remember this.
To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
But not me.
Not me, though.
Not me, though.
They tried to change me into one of them.
But it turns to something worse.
Something else.
Oh yeah, I'm doing something else. I'm sorry. I remember the nuance was that, like, it turns to something much far worse.
Nightmare.
Yeah, the worst nightmare or something like that, right? Damn. They pushed this so hard, like it's coming out next month. Like, when is this game coming out? I believe it's like next year, right?
Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil.
Like not just
behind it
Bandai
all.
Namco. I think it's like Summer Game Show or something. This show as well. PC Gamer Show or something like this show as well or something. Yeah, 2026.
Hi all, my name is Dominika and I'm the community lead here at Rebel Wolves.
I'm Marcin Kruk, producer here at the studio. We'd like to tell you a bit about our upcoming game, The Blood of Dawnwalker. It's a dark fantasy single-player open-world RPG set in medieval Europe in Vale Sangora, a remote valley where all legends are becoming real and vampires are stepping out of the shadows.
You play as Cohen, human by day, vampire by night. As a Dawnwalker, he's caught between two worlds. His goal? To save his family from vampire lord Brancis.
The story really changes depending on how you play. We call it a narrative sandbox. You choose what to do, when to do it, and how to approach your goals.
The game
It's
also
gonna be very
features
similar
a
to
dual
Witcher 3,
gameplay
right,
loop.
from what I can
So during
see.
the day, you play as human Cohen with his sword fighting skills and magic.
At night, you become a vampire, faster, stronger, with more powerful abilities. But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed. And sometimes you might lose control and hurt someone that matters to you.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is made out of love for RPGs. It's built to fully immerse you, keep you engaged, and leave lasting memories.
You can check out 20 minutes of our gameplay by scanning the QR code visible on the screen. And please don't forget to follow our channels. We're just getting started with The Blood of Dawnwalker, and there's much more we can't wait to show you.
Yeah, it has a very strong Witcher 3 feel in the game.
Now in its 30th year and eighth
Tekken 8.
mainline entry as a franchise, Tekken 8 has established its story as the longest continuous narrative in gaming.
I'm
And
gonna be
today,
honest,
we
Tekken
have
8
Michael Murray here to give us a
really
deeper
fun
look into the lore of
when I was
Falcon
trying the
the
game.
latest character addition
Especially when you
to Tekken
play
8,
the
coming
arcade
to
or the
early
story.
access next week on July 7th.
It was crazy and was insane. I was like, wait, what?
Hello,
what happened
this is
to
Michael,
Tekken?
producer of Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is the latest numbered entry in the legendary 3D fighting game series, delivering the most exhilarating and intense battles in the franchise's history.
Wait, what?
Today, I'd like to introduce the second additional character of Season 2, Falcon Ram.
Fuck what?
Falcon Ram is a national hero of Thailand and an undefeated Muay Thai champion who reigns supreme. He made his first appearance in Tekken
Can
7,
he even fight with a
instantly
demon?
standing out with his towering physique, over 2 meters tall, and the striking markings on his body. These patterns are known as Lichtenberg figures, or lightning scars, said to have been etched into his skin when he miraculously survived a lightning strike as a child. Also known
So he
as the
can
title
use
Thunderstruck,
lightning?
he is known for his overwhelming power and high fight IQ in the ring. On his back, Falcon Ram bears a sak yant, a traditional Thai tattoo with spiritual meaning. This intricate design was personally drawn by a revered monk residing in Thailand. Each of the two sections, upper and lower, carries its own distinct significance. Traditionally, sak yant normally are kind of a ward that protects the fighter, but it also has various meanings, which could be strength, courage, health, or even success. So particularly the tiger itself is usually used to symbol courage or strength. We hope players will take note of this detailed element as it embodies the deep cultural roots of both Thailand and Muay Thai. Interestingly, the same monk
that's
actually
pretty cool,
performed
I'm gonna
a
be
blessing
honest.
ceremony to pray for the success of Tekken 8.
But the thing that I was, okay, I'm just gonna say it out, okay?
For motion capture,
Tekken 8 is made by Western?
The first Japanese fighter ever to unify both
isn't
prestigious
Tekken an Asian game? I thought it was.
And Lumpini. And we have him here today.
鉄拳ファンの皆さん、こんにちは。ワンスポーツジムの石原中です。よろしくお願いします。
Okay.
By incorporating Nadaka's movements, the team was able to deliver animations that truly capture the authenticity and impact of Muay Thai.
From a Japanese dude?
So Nadaka, after actually doing the motion capture and then seeing the actual character, what did you think?
そうですね、初めて自分モーションキャプチャーをやらせてもらったんですけど、ムエタイ特有の一発一発重みのある攻撃とキレのある攻撃っていうのが忠実に再現されていてすごく感動しました。
It's always Kando. It's always Kando, man.
This character specializes in controlling the fight with his massive reach and powerful heavy-hitting Muay Thai techniques. He might not be the fastest, but his sheer power is a force to reckon with. If you enjoy characters who apply pressure with devastating single hits rather than relying on parry,
you know, like
smaller
I'm so
attacks,
emotionally
this
touched,
is the
you know, something like that. So it's like everything is Kando to Japanese.
This character
oh,
is a
I'm
result of a collaborative effort of many individuals
this.
contributing
You know, like
to
I can
motion
manage
design.
to work here. It's
Experience
such a
exhilarating
touching to my heart.
Potential that
Kando this and
brings
Kando
to the
that.
fight.
When they have
So
nothing
that's
to
all
say.
about
That's my
Falcon
point.
Ron. He's actually personally one of my favorite characters in the series to date. So I can't
Hey,
wait to
Meliodas,
have
welcome,
everyone
man.
have their hands
I
on
mean,
him.
not translator.
Falcon
He
Ron
works
will
on
be
the game,
available
I
for
think.
early
Too.
access
That's the
starting
thing,
July
right? I
8th
mean, like
or
this
July
guy
7th
is
PDT.
the
For those
producer,
who own
from what I know.
Season 2 pass.
I
The
thought
official release
Tekken is a
begins on July
Japanese
11th
game.
or July 10th PDT.
Is Tekken a
More
Japanese
details
game? I
about
don't
Falcon
know.
Ron will be revealed in a special live stream scheduled for the day before early access. Don't miss it.
And is that thing like Ghost of Tsushima or something? Hey, Dragon
Experience
Ball.
the world of Dragon Ball Daima, a brand new Dragon Ball
Look at
anime
that.
series through a two-part playable experience in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You can enjoy this
Wait, what,
downloadable
Kakarot?
content even if you haven't finished the
That
main
old
story.
game?
In this video, we'll introduce
Holy
the features
shit, they're
added to this
releasing a
new
DLC?
downloadable content.
I thought the game is dead, like seriously. Because it was
Goku
free on
finds
the catalog or
himself
something like that.
transformed into a smaller form as a result of a nefarious
Damn,
scheme
they're still making
to
DLCs
rescue the
for the
kidnapped
game.
Dende and reclaim his original form. Goku sets off on a thrilling adventure filled with action and danger, joined by Glorio, Supreme Kai, and
I
Pansy.
did not finish this anime.
It's
I was
got me
like
really
around
pumped
episode
up.
6, then I stopped and I did not watch until now. I don't know why, I just didn't
Part 1
finish the show.
unfolds in the third demon world, a realm of mysterious creatures and floating islands, revealing a world
A
completely
level
unlike
50
Earth.
Goku and level 83 Goku just now.
The skies of the third demon world are choked with volcanic gases, weighing down the air and making flight a real challenge. But fret not. With Sky
Shit,
Sea,
mentioning
you
this
can
now, I remember
instantly
something.
travel to places you've already visited,
Yeah, Kakarot is
making
great.
world
The DLC are
exploration
good
a
too.
breeze.
That's cool. What the hell is that thing?
Scattered across the field are treasure chests filled with helpful items to aid you in your adventure. You may also come across something called Demon World Rumors that can uncover the secrets and mysteries about the new world. There are plenty of rare items hidden on the floating islands, so be sure to
81
explore
level?
thoroughly.
God damn. An 81 level Goku of a kid.
You might get to see a side of Pansy that wasn't shown in the anime.
Like my pitching machine! Keeps you on your toes with its random throws! Cool, huh?
Not only can you test your skills against the Kadan Castle's warriors and Glorio, like in the anime, but you will also face off against trolls, goblins, and other creatures that inhabit the third demon world.
Damn.
Some enemies will use attacks that can cause status effects like burns and poison, so get ready to strategize and take on more intense battles. Medibugs are the key to
I
curing
don't know,
status effects.
okay,
so
I'm gonna
keep
be
an
honest,
eye out
man.
and gather as many as you can to stay prepared.
So far, the gameplay that I saw just now are just annoying.
Your companions,
Like, you just keep getting
Glorio,
attacked by the
Supreme
enemies.
Kai, and Pansy, each bring unique abilities to support Goku. work together, and overcome enemies.
All right, here goes.
Keep up the pressure.
I'll follow your lead. Kamehameha!
Oh man, all these. Come on, stop it. Stupid
Fishing,
dope.
hunting, and other familiar
Put the
activities
Japanese
from the
voice.
main story are still here for you to enjoy. This downloadable content is packed with tons of exciting content, so jump in and explore the third demon world to your heart's content. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima, Adventure Through the Demon Realm Part 1. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima Edition, which features the main game and the Daima Adventure Through the Demon Realms pack, will also be available for sale.
I mean, it's okay. Not bad.
Agents unravel a mystery through time and parallel worlds. Up next, we take a deeper look at Digimon Storytime Stranger to learn more about the features of this riveting RPG.
皆さんこんにちは。デジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーのプロデューサーを担当しています原と申します。デジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーはデジモンストーリーシリーズの10年ぶりとなる新作です。ゲームの紹介に入る前にまずはこれまで公開してきたゲーム映像を振り返ってみましょう。
The world with Digimon live? We're actually in the digital world!
Stop, please stop. The only thing I'm concerned about the whole show is that everything is in dub. Of course, it's because I'm watching it in the English version.
いかがでしょうか。
I don't know whether they have a Japanese version of this though.
本作では実は450体以上のデジモンが実装されるんです。本作は人間とデジモンの絆を描く壮大なストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル、そして多種多様なデジモンの収集とカスタマイズを楽しめる育成 RPG です。ファンの方はもちろんですが、過去デジモンゲームを遊んだことがない方、またはデジモンそのものにあまり触れてこなかった方にもデジモンの世界に飛び込むきっかけとしてぜひ手に取っていただきたい作品です。本作の主人公は超常現象の調査・解決を専門とした秘密組織アダマスに所属するエージェントです。2人のエージェントのうちいずれかを選択します。
So you can choose the guy over
物語
there.
の舞台は日本、東京。政府によって封鎖された新宿の一区画で未知の生物デジモンに遭遇するところから始まります。これこそがあなたの最初の仲間となるデジモンになります。その後調査を進めていく中でさまざまな出来事に遭遇し、最終的には謎の爆発に巻き込まれてしまいます。気がつくと世界は8年前に戻っていました。以降来たる世界崩壊を食い止めるべく人間世界とデジモンが住むデジタルワールド2つの世界をまたいだ冒険を繰り広げることになります。物語の核心は時空と世界を超える強い絆です。まさにデジモンにとって不平のテーマと言えます。特にキーとなるキャラクター、その祈りとアイディアもこの2人が紡ぐ絆の形にぜひご注目いただきたいです。また物語は本作オリジナルの内容となっていますので、シリーズ前作のファンの皆さんもこれから初めてデジモンゲームを遊ぶ方も全く新しい体験ができるのだと思っています。冒険の中では賑やかな新宿、秋葉原とデジタルワールドのさまざまなエリアを行き来します。前作デジモンストーリーシリーズではデジタルワールドに行くことはほとんどなく、その手前の電脳世界と人間世界との行き来が主でしたが、本作ではこれまでにない繊細な表現で描かれたデジタルワールドを訪れ探索することが可能になっています。冒険の中心となる活気に満ちたセントラルタウンや巨大な木々が生い茂るギアフォレスト、美しく広大な海が広がるアビスエリアなど、それぞれ違った表情を持つエリアが登場します。エリアごとにそこに住まうデジモンが違うのも魅力の一つです。個性豊かなキャラクターたちとの出会いが皆さんの冒険に彩りを与えてくれるはずです。もちろん RPG にはバトルが欠かせません。モンスター育成ゲームでおなじみの属性による攻撃ダメージの変化は本作では基本的に種族・属性の組み合わせで成り立ちます。種族はワクチン、ウイルス、データのほかフリー、バリアブル等も含めて計7種。属性は火、水、草木などの11種に分類されます。デジモンの技と種族の組み合わせによってダメージが入らなかったり倍以上のダメージを与えたり、さらに本作ではよりデジモンの個性が際立つ因子を追加しており、相性次第ではさらに高いダメージを狙っていくことも可能となっています。デジモン固有のスペシャルスキルと複
複数の付け替えが可能なアタッチメントスキルの2種を駆使し、敵や状況を見極めながら仲間デジモンのパーティー編成をカスタマイズすることが大切です。また本作ならではの要素として、エージェントが持つデジバイスと仲間デジモンの力を合わせることで、味方のサポートや敵への追撃ができるクロスアーツを発動することが可能です。デジモンたちと共に敵に立ち向かう一体感をぜひその手で体験いただきたいです。デジモンの最大の魅力の一つは進化ルートが一本線ではないことです。一体のデジモンからさまざまな形態に進化できるだけでなく、他の進化経路の解放や成長限界に達した際にあえて退化する選択も可能です。進化・退化をすることでチームのパラメーターやプレイヤーとの友情値を引き継いだり、レベル上限を示す才能値を引き上げることができるため、進化・退化を繰り返しながらお気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成することも戦略の一つです。またプレイヤーであるエージェント自身の成長も仲間デジモンの強さに影響します。デジモンの育成やパラメーターに関わるさまざまなスキルを解放できるため、積極的にミッションをこなしてエージェントとしてレベルアップしていきましょう。新たなデジモンはバトルで敵デジモンを倒してスキャン率を上げ、コンバートをすることで獲得可能です。バトルをすればするほど仲間デジモンは増えていき、育成の幅も広がっていきます。育成可能なデジモンは450体以上います。お気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成するもよし、多くのデジモンを収集し幅広い育成を行うもよし、あなただけの遊び方を見つけて、ぜひデジモンたちとの冒険を楽しんでください。次はデジモンたちが住む世界についてお話ししていきます。
The thing about Digimon is never like Pokemon where you have a Pokeball, you throw your Pokeball, you capture Pokemon or whatever that is. Digimon is like you will get your partner by fate or destiny, and then somehow, oh man, look at that, now I got my Digimon, and then your Digimon will follow you forever in your life. It's like a partner for you for the whole life, and that's like the idea of the Digimon thing, where it's just so cool when you get to grow your Digimon. That's why it was so unique when you can see Agumon, evolve to Greymon, and then Metal Greymon, and then War Greymon, and after that to Omnimon, where you can transfer Digivolve to something else. And it's very unique when they put out in 02, you have Artifact now. You can actually use your artifact to evolve them to a different kind of Greymon or whatever that is, right? Because you have the artifact Digivolve, and then that is what makes Digimon unique. From one Digimon you can transform to multiple Digimon and stuff like that, while in Pokemon it's one Pokemon is one, maybe they have two, some of them, but mostly it's just one evolution. But you can capture a lot of Pokemon and stuff, and that's where it sells. But when this is just my thought though, this is what I talk about Chocobo Racing in Square Enix. They just try to be somebody else that it fails when you try to compare them. When this game compared with a Pokemon game, I think people would prefer a Pokemon game, because this game has so many Digimon, and just it's just like another Pokemon game, but it's Digimon, but it's it doesn't have its own identity. That's what I'm trying to say. And the thing that I made points with this game and the Chocobo Racing, where Chocobo Racing was so popular, right? Chocobo Racing is so popular on the PS1, and what they did so badly with Chocobo GP was releasing the game on Nintendo, trying to be another Mario Kart, where this is exactly not that, and it has its own uniqueness into it, and they just want to make it into a generic card game, and it just failed miserably. And I say, yeah, serve you right, because you are not doing yourself justice. Why are you releasing the game on Switch? One thing, why are you trying to compete with Mario? That's just weird. If you really try to compete with Mario, if you really try to do something unique, you have released the game on PlayStation, because that's where everybody play Final Fantasy games, and everybody on PlayStation knows what Chocobo is, but not everybody on Nintendo Switch know what Chocobo or Moogle is, or something like that, right? And but that's the thing, right? The differences where it really matters and where your fan base really are is at PlayStation, but they did not do that. What Chocobo GP should have done was release the game on PS5, make it super beautiful, because that's what Square Enix was sold for. Because like, wow, cinematic, beautiful, fidelity graphics, and it's like a card game. It has, you know, like a crossplay that you can play among everybody, and then you can get like weird summons and shit that you can summons, and you can have materials that you can collect, and then you can shoot at people and stuff. You know, it can make such a unique, like, you know, Final Fantasy experience with the Chocobo GP, but yet they did not do that. They did another generic card game on the Switch, which it fails, and they was like, why is this failing? Because you sold it in a stupid Nintendo Switch. That's why. That's the most reason though. Like the same thing with like when I see Digimon games like this, it's like, I don't know, the very first time when I play a Digimon game and I fell in love with it was Digimon Adventure on the PS1. You got your Digimon, yeah, you grow your Digimon, and this time, oh yeah, I got Numemon, god damn it, never mind, I know where to go. I can go to this one exact place, and they have this weird doll thing around there. I will go there, and I will let my Numemon wears that doll thing, and now my Numemon becomes the ultimate Digimon, right? It become Monzaemon, and Monzaemon is one of the strongest Digimon in the ultimate, you know, rank, and we all know it's pretty strong. And then we can use that. Now I got Monzaemon there. That's so great, cool. And then I can use this Monzaemon. We're gonna go on a journey, and we go around, you know, clearing quests for that Digimon island itself. I think that's what really sells for Digimon. They could have done that more. I mean, I think they did another one more as well with the Digimon World, but that one you have 2 Digimon that you can actually train. So instead of making it something like this, I think that is much more fun, because you can, you know, you have like all these tricks and like, you know, stuff that they can immerse and you can play around with. And it's so lore accurate as well. Oh, like, you know, the thing with Numemon was like how Numemon from a Digimon that just throwing dirt and shit turns into one of the strongest Pokemon. I mean, sorry, one of the strongest Digimon. God damn it. Was because he did ran inside. The law was he did ran inside that doll thing, and then he becomes the ultimate Digimon. And it's just like, you know, stuff like this is what makes Digimon unique, but they did not actually really go with that. They try like, oh, look at Pokemon. Let's make our game and play some Pokemon RPG weird shit. And I'm gonna be honest, that's why I don't really like this thing that much, to be honest. I don't like Digimon Cyber Sleuth as well, to be honest. I remember Digimon World 2, I was like, okay, it's getting a bit weird. And then Digimon World 3 was that RPG shit, and I didn't like it at all. I was like, what happened? Like, I like Digimon Adventure so much, and they never made that kind of like adventure thing where you can just have one of your Digimon and then you just go around. Like, it's like an open world game, right? You can just go around anywhere you want, and then you talk to people, you clear quests, you clear up some mystery of that island, some kind of like event or cases or whatever that is. And you can also talk to a lot of other people, and then you learn how to grow your Digimon into like the one that you want to grow. Okay, this time I got Monzaemon. Yay! Mission accomplished. Next time, let's see. I want to grow a Metagreymon. Okay, Metagreymon. Great. Now what I need to do was, you know, just treat him, get him more on string and stuff. You just keep training it accordingly to that, so you get all these recipes on how you need to, you know, take approach on each Digimon that you want to grow them to. So, you know, and each time I remember when it dies into like an egg, but then the egg is not sure. Like, you don't really get the same type of baby Digimon that you will get. You will always get like a different type. Oh, this time you get like, I don't know, like Putamon or something like that. They got like a Putomon, and then they got like a Koromon or something like that, right? From what I remember, Mogimon or something like that. Like I think Mogimon is on the turns into the tentacle, like no, like Tentamon, and then they got like the Koromon is the one to the Agumon, and then you get what I'm trying to say, right? Each time you would get like a random ass baby, and now let's see what I can do with this Digimon. I really like that system more than like whatever this RPG Digimon is.
これは主人公一行が初めて訪れるデジタルワールドイリアスの街セントラルタウンです。街中はデジモンで溢れており、冒険に必要なアイテムを入手できるショップやデジモンたちが集うちょっとおしゃれなバーもあります。主人公はここでこの街を治めるメルクリモンというデジモンから電波塔の異常を調査する依頼を受けることになります。セントラルタウンは冒険の中心地として何度も訪れることになるため、立体感ある構造や密度感、BGM など活気に満ち満ちた雰囲気から次の冒険も頑張ろうと思えるような、そんな空間づくりを意識しています。イリアスには他にも様々なエリアがあり、それぞれが世界観的にもゲーム性的にも意味のある設計がなされています。次はメニュー画面を見ていきましょう。メニューではデジモンの進化、退化、カスタマイズ、パーティーの編成等が可能です。進化、退化にはそれぞれ条件があり、例えば進化であれば一定のパラメータ値を満たすことが基本です。中には特殊な条件もあり、特定のアイテムが必要であったり、特定の性格になっていないと進化ができない等のパターンも存在します。デジモンのカスタマイズではそれぞれの個性に応じたアタッチメントスキルや装備品の装着を行います。強みをさらに伸ばすのか、苦手を補強するのか、ガンガン攻めるのか、サポート的な立ち回りをさせるのかなど、戦力は無数に存在します。他にどのようなデジモンが仲間になっているか次第でもカスタマイズの方向性は変わってくるでしょう。パーティーは6体のデジモンによって構成され、その中から3体をバトルへ出すことになります。さらに物語の中心となるアイギオモンはプラスもう1体として戦闘に参加しますので、彼を戦闘でどう生かすかもパーティー編成を考える上での重要な指標になることでしょう。マップ上には様々な敵デジモンがおり、シンボルエンカウントでバトルが始まります。バトルでは種族と属性の相性が非常に重要です。敵デジモンとの相性が悪ければ控えの3体と交代することをお勧めします。交代は自分のターンであれば行動数の消費なしで何度も行うことが可能ですので、慎重にバトルを進めていきましょう。戦闘に勝利すると敵デジモンのスキャン率が上昇、 100% 以上になることでコンバートし、新たな仲間デジモンを生み出すことが可能です。最後にボスバトルを見てみましょう。各ボスには通常戦闘にはない何らかのギミックがあります。例えばこのパロットモ戦では定期的に落ちてくる雷に当たるとダメージを受け、パロットモへ落ちると敵は回復してしまいます。基本的にはこの逆境に真っ向から立ち向かわなくてはならないのですが、ちょっとした隠し要素として特定のデジモンをパーティーに入れておくことで相手の回復を防ぐことが可能にもなっています。クロスアーツはボスバトルにおいて必要不可欠な大技となります。敵デジモンの弱点を突くことでクロスアーツゲージを早く貯めることができるため、この点においてもやはり敵との相性コントロールは重要になってきます。これまでの知識と経験、そしてデジモンたちとの絆を総動員し、迫り来る強敵を打ち倒してください。ゲーム内容について少しでも楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。時空と世界をまたぐストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル、そして多種多様なデジモンの収集と育成を楽しめるデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーは、従来のデジモンのファンの方々にも、これから初めてデジモンを体験する方々にもぜひ手に取っていただきたい王道の RPG 作品となっています。本日披露したゲームパートは今後のイベントでも使用できるようになりますので、ぜひご期待ください。本作は PlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam にて予約受付中です。皆さんがどんなデジモンと絆を紡いで冒険していくのか、この目で見れる日を心から楽しみにしています。ちなみに私はパタモンを選んで、いずれはゴッドドラモンへ進化させることが確定しています。本日はどうもありがとうございました。
Look at that. They're trying to say that, but
Thank you so much, Hara-san,
you
for
know
that
what is the
in-depth
core,
look.
but then you didn't
Digimon
do it.
Story Time Stranger will be launching on October 3rd, 2025. Look out for a playable demo at upcoming events. And that is all for today's presentation.
What? That's
a lot of fun.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me today, and thank
Connor,
you to all our viewers
you chose the wrong job.
Of course, great work to you as well,
I guess
Sydney.
you don't really choose job, you just do everything.
Remember,
I mean,
if
I
you're a
would
fan
do
of
that.
any of the games that you saw today, be sure to follow any of the Bandai Namco Entertainment social media accounts in your local language to stay up to date on the latest announcements and releases.
We'd love to know what you thought of today's presentation and have provided a survey link if you'd like to help us make our next showcase
you know how
even
messed
better.
up it is?
Okay, gamer.
Because I remember they announced this and they have like is it around here?
Well, thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you all next time.
Oh, it did not show much, but I remember like I think I saw it on like a Twitch or no an X post or something like that. Oh, Bandai Namco Summer Showcase is coming in. We got more and stuff, details on a lot of new games, and they put Dustblood name in it. They did, and I was like, okay, they're actually gonna talk about Dustblood. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I was looking forward to see that, and it's not happening right away. Man, this is horrible. I got a weird Patamon that nobody cares about. They got Boku no Hero Academia, Macadamia, and I mean, like, the only good stuff probably is Code Vein 2 for me, I guess. Right? Code Vein 2 looks pretty good. I like it. And but other than that, like, they got the Macadamia shit, and then they got Patapon that nobody gave a damn care about, and then they got this boring ass game that have such a horrible animation, and then they got a Death Note game that nobody gave a care damn about. I remember this game is free and nobody actually playing it. And then they got the Pac-Man game that is not Pac-Man, but it's like a very generic, weird-ass Metroidvania. I keep looking at this game and I keep thinking about... I'm sorry, let's just do something. Like I keep looking at this game and I keep thinking about The Vagrant. Like a game that I played in 2019 while I'm trying to make content on video games and stuff. I think it was around 2020 as well or something. It is a game called The Vagrant, and I actually played that, and it was like pretty fun. and what the hell, dude? Come on. And then they got like a weird ass Little Nightmare 3 that I don't even play with 1 and 2. And again, all these maybe is just not aligned with me. None of the game that they announced today excites me. Maybe this excites me a bit. I keep looking at this. I keep thinking about I think, what is it called again? There's an anime called something Raging or something like that. There's an anime about a kid, an 8 years old or 9 years old kid that can hit super far. I think it's like around 400 yard. I think it's 400 yard, around 400 yard or something like that. And I keep looking at Pac-Man hitting around 200 yard, barely even 200 yard. I was like, only 200 yard? Come on, man. If you watch that anime, that kid, a little kid can just hit into 400 yards. What are you talking about? Even, I think it was like, I think I got into like a bit of a golf lore by watching that anime, because I did check in real life, our real life. I think it was like around 500 plus to 600 yard. Like the most furthest people who hit the balls to, like the most furthest shot, like around 500 or 600 yard or something like that. And but that was fun, right? And then they got this weird ass okay, this is actually pretty cool, because I don't really play Super Robot Wars because I don't like tactic games. It's a tactical RPG, but I don't really play tactical RPG, so that's a thing. And yeah, this thing, I is it a Bandai Namco games? I'm not even pretty sure. So yeah. Would there be an Ace Combat 8 or nah? No Ace Combat 8, nothing like that. The first one was kind of lackluster, but I hope they improve it. Which one? Wow, which one are you talking about? Where are you guys getting all this weird ass stuff? And then Tekken 8, kind of new characters. And then Dragon Ball Daima. I I don't know, man, guys. I seriously don't know. Like, I mean, this lady riding on a Garurumon, this might be the best thing we've seen inside. You know, a nice looking lady riding on a Garurumon. It's a furry's favorite. So yeah, man, it's so bad. God damn, the showcase. You literally showed nothing, to be honest. You literally showed nothing. You know what is interesting? I don't know if I can watch it over here, but you know what? Let's just go and try and find it out and then watch that. I have it all around here. Yeah. We have a new Where Winds Meet trailer. Let's go and watch this and see. There's a new trailer, a story trailer of this. Let's go and watch this. Damn, look at that. I haven't watched this yet. I wanted to watch it. When is it coming? Oh, damn. No, there's no new DBZ Sparking Zero as well. Sister Joe. Look at it. Subtitles, man. Subtitles. Stop dubbing shit. Damn, this place looks so good. This has got to be the Red Light District, right? I guess it's like the brothel or something like that. Damn, look at this. Holy shit, all the ladies. Wow. This is gonna be in the game? Holy shit. I saw that before in some sort of hot pot restaurant. Ooh. Hey, look at that. I don't care if people say this game got microtransaction or weird shit, but it looks good. That's a nice fit. Much better than Michael Jackson's fit. If you understand what I mean. This world only has like beautiful girl and beautiful man. And she's so strong, she can just she can pull a man. Holy crap. It's not a man, that's why. What am I looking at? It's heroine. And that's, boys, how you make transgender, okay? What? Footage capture on PC? You're trying to sell a game on PlayStation, but yeah, you make it on PC? How is it a PlayStation 5 console exclusive when the game is available on PC and mobile? Not available on other consoles until at least 6 months after the release date. Okay, it was actually released on December, so on PC, by the way, in China. So it's gonna be released 6 months after. Oh, you're talking about the PlayStation console. What are you talking about here? But nonetheless, they got a very cool Where Winds Meet, which is pretty cool, and that's just what I'm about to say. Okay, so yeah, everybody really liking the stuff. I'm probably sure. Looking forward to this and Wu Chang. Yeah, I think I'm kind of looking forward for Wu Chang as well. So yep. I want this game. I want this game too, but I don't know when. It's kind of ridiculous on how they do all this, like the exclusive time thing that I don't understand because they don't have a exact time it's gonna release. I don't mind if it's like exclusive, yeah, on that time or what. Just tell us the date. Why are you so allergic on committing things, dude? Then you want us to see your games where we meet. I remember I watched Renton, and Renton did actually play the game because Renton used like a Chinese server or something like that to play the game, and he somehow did manage to play the game, and I see the game, and I thought the game is gonna. I remember seeing the game for the very first time. It looks so good. It looks so great, but I didn't know it's actually It doesn't. I don't know whether is it really not a single player game. It's like a multiplayer-ish with microtransaction kinda game that I'm that's just I'm not pretty sure, but when I saw the gameplay, I remember it was like, okay, it's a bit pushed me back because I was so looking forward to it when I first saw the first review trailer and the announcement trailer when I was making that video like half a year ago. I think it was around in January. I didn't make the reaction, and I that's the first time when I saw this game, and then because the game is out, so I saw Renton play it, and then I got a mixed feeling about the game because I was talking about like, why would you play Assassin's Creed Shadow when games like this exist? I remember that's what I said. But after that when I saw this game, there is some concern. So I'm not really sure what it is yet, but I would take a look at it, and I will look at it closely because it does really looks very good and it looks really cool based on all these. I mean, like, there is a gameplay. The gameplay looks cool as well. Not just this is just cinematic story trailer, right? But there is a gameplay trailer as well, which just looks very cool. And I thought, that might be the best thing that I seen in this game itself, right? So well, guys, I'm actually gonna call it around here. Man, Bandai Namco really did disappoint me. I was really expecting to see some Dust Blood stuff, to be honest. Even though, yeah, I know it's like a Nintendo Switch shit, and it's probably, it's a PvE, and I'm not really like a huge Souls brand, but I was kind of want to see like that busybody dude, like, oh, what is this game about? What is this game about, huh? I just want to be that busybody guy. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Man, I was trying to hold into like a very sexy scene to stop it. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, give a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Later on, I will stream a gameplay. We will play some video games. I'm thinking of some nice games, right? There's some games. I'm not pretty sure which one I want to play, but there's just a bunch of games that I want to play. Okay, I'm gonna play some PS3 games. It's gonna be somewhere from this list. It's gonna be It could be something from this list. Later on, I'm gonna play any of this. Maybe X-Blade, right? An Ubisoft game. Ooh, Ubisoft game made sexy hot lady like with asses. Are you sure it's Ubisoft? Yeah, it's Ubisoft, but it got hot asses. So this is when Ubisoft made great games. So we're gonna take a look at that. Maybe, I don't know. And yeah, not only that, they have a sequel for this game. There is a sequel, and the game is available on Steam. I might, finish this game up and then play that game on Steam. That could be a thing as well. I'm not pretty sure. We'll see how that goes. Well, nonetheless, guys, I will see you guys again on the next one. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see ya on the next video. Be seeing ya. I don't know. I just keep repeating that shit. Pom.